Hey guys, Spindle here, and today I am back with some more Minecraft Create, and I have been busy. In between episodes, I basically just did a bunch of stuff for the base. I upgraded the cobble gen. As you guys can tell, it runs a little bit faster. This was on for like 5 minutes, and it's overloaded the entire vault. So I had to redo some of the conveyor belts, and we're already up to 15.3 thousand. So, this vault's going to need to become bigger soon, or I'm going to need to get my andesite farming back up and running, which will probably happen soon. It's not that hard to do, I just haven't turned it back on yet because I was using it for something else. I made a crap ton of brass. So, the way that you make brass is you need the blaze burner, which you need to make the empty blaze burner, which is super easy. And then you need to right click on a blaze, or something that I did off camera is you need to right click a blaze spawner. So I went to the nether and I grabbed a blaze spawner and I brought it back. So now I can have infinite of the blaze burners without needing to go back to the nether, because the nether is not a fun place. So I did that. I made a lot of brass. I had to use the brass for those so that we can make the crushers, or the crushing wheels. I added to the lava farm a bit. As you guys can see, we got quite a bit of lava. It's not that bad. But for today, we're going to focus on this, which is mechanical crafting. This is the recipe to get the crushing wheel. So theoretically, if I put this here, it should start crafting. And that it is. Here, we can take off these. There we go. That won't have the sidebar thing popping up for us. So, as you guys can see, it'll slowly start going. As we get better power, we can make this go fast. But for now, this is all we got. Oh, I missed an andesite. Yep, no, that's gonna have to be scrapped. Alright, it's for... No, maybe I didn't miss an andesite. Huh. I thought that I did. Oh well. Either way, it looked like there was one thing missing, so... But it's a very slow process right now. Again, we can make it go faster in the future. And then once we get the crushing wheel, because I have all this brass, I'm almost thinking... sifter. I mean, this really isn't that far-fetched to do. It's just upgrade to the brass sifter. Because then we can also get... the advanced brass mesh, which is very cheap. I mean, that's what, so that's 5 brass to get the brass sheet. So, and then from there, the gravel, we can get crushed raw copper. We need the copper to make brass. We need the zinc to make brass. And then we also can get gold and iron. And then we can also get diamonds, emeralds, experience, and lapis. So I'm almost thinking that we just jump to that now, because we can start off with 1, and that will basically just make us back everything in... It would be 5 drops of each of these for the mesh, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for this, so that's 5 plus 7, that's 13. No, sorry, 12. So it'd be 12 brass to get the sifter and the mesh. That'll be made back in, what, it was 10% drop chance each. Gonna do it once per gravel. So, I mean, like, it's a pretty good chance of getting it back. So I may jump straight to that. Oh, here's our crushing wheels. I didn't even show you guys the ending part. I took too long talking. So I may end up just doing the brass right off the bat. We're also going to tear this down because I'm going to use this area for the crushing. I just put this here because I had easier access to the cogwheels, but I want to put it between our lava. So that's what my plan is. I may just jump straight to doing that. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to kind of work on setting up the crushing wheels and then eventually the sifting. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so I've done a lot. Our lava farm is now, we have 1,000 buckets. So we're doing good on lava. We have, pretty much all the cauldrons are also full. So we got that going. Over here I have the crusher going into the sifter. Same as before. And now I have to where it's pulling out all the different ores. And then they go up this chute. They go across some conveyor belts. And they come down here into this barrel, which then puts it on the conveyor belt to get smelted. As you guys can see, it works. Woohoo! So now what we gotta do is we need to make stuff go faster. Currently the water wheels are good for some of the stuff, like our conveyor belts over here, our smelting conveyor belts, but we need the crushers and our sifters to start going faster. The crushers we may not do just because they're connected to this conveyor belt, which I don't want to go faster. But we will definitely make the fans going up faster. We'll make the sifting faster, because once we make that faster, then we could upgrade the sifter. So what we are going to do is we are going to start with some steam power. So I'm going to get to work on that. And we'll use the lava in order to do that. So if we go into here, I can show you guys. So all that we really have to do is we just have to get it set up to do hold some water and then put heat underneath it. This is so slow. So we can put some heat underneath it. We're not going to use campfires. Look how slow that is. That's basically the water wheel, really. Instead, what we are going to do is we're going to put the blaze burners underneath and fuel them, because that'll make these go much faster. So that's the plan. We can also make it taller. We're going to have more water. So that's the plan. I'm going to get started. The idea is we're going to make, what we can do is we can have a couple of these steam engines on one of the tanks. So what I'm going to do is for now, I'm going to make one tank, and I'm going to have one of the engines going over here, and then one of them will take care of all of our stuff over here. So we'll make the mixing work better, we'll make everything over here work better. That's kind of the plan. So I'm going to have to get that set up, and then there will be some things that will need to be kind of adjusted, like this right here. I want this to go faster, because that leads to some of our conveyor belts up there and stuff. So I want that to be faster. So I'm going to get to work on making our steam engine stuff. Also, I got another tank over here that's waiting. Eventually, I'm going to make another one of these that goes up, and then we can hold 3,000 as we are using it. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll be back. So one great thing about why I kind of brought back this blaze spawner is in order to get the good heat, we need the blaze burners, which in order to make them have the blazes in it, we need to either right-click a blaze or right-click, oops, that's still activated, that's on me, or just right-click on the actual, like, blaze spawner. So we can just do this, and now we have all of them. And then I just do this, it deactivates it, we just throw it back into the chest. So it just makes it a whole lot easier to get our blaze burners. So that's kind of why I decided to bring back that. And now we can put these down there. And then once I run lava over, it'll probably be right here. Then we can start getting these up and running, which will heat up the fluid tank, which we're going to put water into. So I'm probably going to put like an infinite water source. Actually, we could probably just put it like right here. or a little bit over. And then, yeah, that's kind of the plan here. So I'll be back once I sort of get this up and running. Alright, so I got them hooking up. We now have those going. We have the lava going over, which right now we're holding steady. We're going to have to see how that goes later on. But for now, we're good in terms of lava. We now have these going. So I'm going to start piping them over to all of our other stuff, which we're going to need a lot of shafts for. So luckily, I got some andesite. Just a couple of andesite alloys. So I'm going to work on piping everything over. That way we can start merging it with some of our other stuff and be able to do more. So that's kind of the plan and what I'll be doing for this bit. And then hopefully it goes well. We're going to have to find out. My plan is basically everything except for this conveyor belt. And these conveyor belts will be increased for speed. So I'm going to have to pipe it on over here. And then I also have to get another one of our things over there. But yeah, so I'm going to pipe this over. And we're going to see how that goes. Because right now I got to get these sifters to be able to do more. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll be back. Alright, so I got everything set up. We have the steam pumps over there. They're getting to our mixers that are auto doing stuff. Like we have this one for all of our andesite. And this one over here. That one I've been using for brass. That's why I have the blaze burner underneath. And yeah, I have also over here. The crusher's going faster. The sifters are going faster. These are going faster, so they'll also be able to pull from further away. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I also made it so that the water pump from over here goes faster, so now we have water. So the water is good. We have up there the conveyor belts go faster, this fan's going faster. So we're looking pretty good. What I want to do next is I want to make it to where we can make this crusher, like the speed that this crusher is going at, it crushes a lot pretty quickly. So I want to get it to spread across these two sifters. So that's what I'm going to work on after this one's done with the gravel. And I'm going to probably toss in this gravel as well. So that's probably going to be my next project here. So I'll see what I can do and then I'll be back. Alright, so I kind of got it working. It's not the most optimal, but it works. So basically I have the crushers over here crushing the cobblestone. It then sends all the gravel into the item vault, which then pumps out the, whatchamacallit. Oh god, the gravel over here goes down this conveyor belt all the way down to here. And then it goes up this chute. And I didn't want to do that. I have to make a different staircase at some point. Goes up that chute. And then it goes into these tunnels, which basically send them down the lines. I have one of the advanced ones and then one of the normal ones. So we'll be getting diamonds and emeralds. And yeah, that's basically what I did. I also left room. We can expand this all the way down. So we can, like right now, I'll probably have to add another one. But it looks like the advanced shift, or the brass sifter kind of does more at a time. Yeah, it does like 4 or 5 or something ridiculous. So I'm probably going to change this one to be a brass sifter pretty soon here. And then I might add another one in the future if I think that it might be needed. So that's pretty much what I got. We have a water line, brings it over once it falls. It comes into here and then it goes up and around. That part's not new. So yeah, we basically have infinite resources. That'll be going for a while. And yeah. It's looking good, guys. We have that going. For whatever reason, you can't see... It's not letting me see everything else. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff in here, like diamonds and emeralds. But it's not letting me see all that. I don't know why. But what I also did is in this chest where we have everything for sorting, we can continue to pull stuff out that way. So I'll probably set up like a brass thing like maybe over here and start pulling out there or something. But yeah, that's basically what we got. Actually, you know what? Let's go do that now. Brass. I should have one more. There we go. And something that's not going to be in there ever. Put in an oak log, because why not? So let's have a pull-out point be here. And now we can just throw that stack back in. So yeah, that's what I got. We're going to slowly get diamonds and stuff. So that's going to be going. And yeah, after this, I think eventually we're going to get a good supply for diamonds and such. So we can do after that, like, yeah, look at that. We got quite a few. So once we get that, then what we can do is we can upgrade our storage. Let's see how many. Yeah, we already have 36. This has not been on for that long, and we already have 36. So it's doing pretty good. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's see what's not going to be in there. I gotta go find a new thing. Gravel's going to be in there. Calcite. That's not going to be in there. We'll throw that in there. There we go. Put this down there. So it's like, we're going to be pretty good. Put the diamonds back into the item vault as well. So, we're going to keep on building up on diamonds and everything. And then what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade. We can upgrade to the drawers, and then we can increase all of our storage. So, the oak drawers, I mean, it's not that expensive. It's just not something that I can really fully do yet. So, we're going to do that. And then it appears that we can also make these, which I'm not exactly sure what they do yet. But one of the things that we need is the drawer controller. So the drawer controller basically just allows you to send it through the funnel straight to that one, and it'll sort them into all your drawers on its own. So we're going to need that. We're probably going to need some of the controller slaves as well, because you can pull and put stuff in through those. But we're going to need diamonds, redstone. So that'll be a next episode thing. But for now, we have infinite resources. That's going to keep on going. I'll probably AFK like tonight, basically. And our lava situation is looking fine. I don't really see a problem with the lava as of now. It's slowly working on... Oh, these still aren't getting reached? Oh, darn. I'll have to fix that at some point. But, so we got that going. And, I mean, we're technically, because these aren't pulling, we're technically not even at full capacity yet. So, I think we'll be good on lava. Steam, we're pretty good. That's going very well. The next step after Steam is we might want to start working on getting up everything for doing electricity. Because then we can just take hold up, let's get to it. Because then what we could do is we can use the motor, and the motor will basically act as our rotational force. Like, that'll be the wheel, and we can move it around. We just gotta hook it up to power. So that's what we can do next. There's other versions of it, like the strong motor, and you gotta connect them with power. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Probably I want to get the storage up and running, So that'll be next episode. We're probably going to go that way. We might centralize it like right in the middle of the base or something. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll go back that way. But either way, we're going to work on the storage next episode. We're going to work on getting a line that brings all of our resources over to it. That's going to be a pain. We're going to leave the cobblestone gen and the gravel. We don't really need to pull that stuff. If gravel gets sent over here, we might send a line that brings it back, type of a thing. But for now, we're looking pretty good. I'm going to upgrade that one sifter to be brass. And yeah, that's about it. We got quite a bit done this episode. We got steam. We got more infinite resources than before because I can basically leave this gravel going pretty much all night. So that's kind of the plan here. But yeah, so far we're looking pretty good. But I do hope you guys enjoy it, and if you did, then please do subscribe. And I'll see you guys next one. Bye.